Good morning, Interwebbers, fellow Nanners. It's AliannaBaker here. It's crazy early in the morning here on Saturday. Lewis and I are getting ready to do a 3-hour road trip to the west coast of Florida so we can spend time with his nephew at his birthday party. It's early. We haven't done coffee yet. I have no makeup on because I'm going to do my makeup while we're driving. So I packed a whole kit. I'm really bad at doing my makeup in the car. Also, side note, I'm really bad at not wearing my sunglasses in the sun. I have very sensitive eyes. So stick around and we'll see how it goes. Okay, Alianna here again. We are officially in the car. Ooh, on the way. How much time do we have left?
Do they know where we're going?
They know that we are going. I got Lewis here with me. Here, I'll show you Lewis.
Nobody wants to see Lewis.
There's Lewis! Nobody wants to see Lewis. He's so handsome. Yeah. So they know we are headed to the west coast of Florida. They know it is your nephew's 9th birthday. And that we are going to his party. And they know that I am going to try to attempt a full face of makeup since we have a 3-hour trip ahead of us. Although now it's not 3 hours anymore.
No.
How long is it? It's less than 3 hours long now. 2 hours long now. So I brought an entire bag, including my damn beauty blenders that I can't live without, of makeup. So I apologize that the video is shaky. You might fall into my lap at some point. It might happen. I just don't know. We're fighting a little bit of Saturday morning traffic that shouldn't be on the road, that of course are all driving way too slow in the left lane.
Doing 81 miles an hour.
That worked. So I wet my beauty blenders and I kept them a little bit more than damp, and I put them in a plastic bag and they're still wet. Yay! This is gonna work.
I think we need a bigger
what?
One of those.
A bigger one of these, like a real makeup case. Yeah, I probably could use a real makeup case. But this beautiful one from Mally that Kristen gave me for Christmas, for my birthday, is gonna do just fine. It's perfect. Everything is in here. I was able to pack literally a full face. We're gonna start with the Milani Conceal. Oh no, we're not. Wait, I was smart, right? Did I bring? Oh! I did bring it. Primer, Porefessional. Primer first. Then we'll do the concealer. Alright, so I use a tiny, tiny bit of this stuff because it has a lot of dimethicone. It's like Lewis's favorite word in it. And it will make my face greasy, but I do have giant pores, so we're gonna make them disappear, babe. Are you a parrot? I'm just like,
my goodness gracious.
What?
You're repeating everything I say.
I didn't notice. Was that a trap? Did you just trap me?
I mean, you trapped yourself. You do these things to yourself. You don't need any help from anybody.
No, I suppose I don't need help from anybody.
There you go again. Oh dear Lord!
Oh God! Oh God!
Let's
Okay.
get on the highway doing 20 miles an hour! What the
Real life. Dude, seriously? We've been here in Florida 2 years, and the drivers here are the worst. Not New York, no, not New Jersey, not PA, not Rhode Island, not Boston even. Well,
Actually,
Boston.
No,
Boston's rough.
They're number one.
Yeah, no, it's dangerous out there. Be safe in Boston. Take it easy. But here in Florida, people just like that. Like, this is, a 70 mile per hour speed limit, 2-lane highway, and somebody just got out of the breakdown lane.
Doing at least 20.
Doing 20 miles per hour in front of people.
We're doing 85 miles an hour.
I'm gonna go ahead and do the Milani Conceal and Perfect 2-in-1 foundation and concealer. I am not really number 1 or number 2, which is natural. Really, I should buy number 1 and combine it with this and mix them up, but I use such a light highlighter that I kind of make it work so I don't end up all sorts of fun colors. Oh my god. Also, Milani, if you're listening, when you sell these, you need to put something on it so that people can't get to it, because when I went to the store, every single one of them, except this one that had fallen all the way in the back so nobody could see it, had been opened and just straight up with. Gross. Dot the face. And this stuff is thick. This stuff is like, I shouldn't say thick, I just feel like it's thick. Like it's certainly higher coverage than any other foundation I've ever used. When are you gonna let me do your makeup, Lewis? Never?
Correct.
Never ever? Ooh!
Nobody wants to see me with makeup on.
I'm sure somebody wants to see this makeup on. Sorry that I'm not looking into the camera. I'm actually using...
This video gets 1,000 likes. I let you put makeup on.
If this video, you all heard it, gets 1,000 likes, Lewis will let me put makeup on him. Ooh. That sounds pretty good to me.
There you go.
I'm just smearing it out here. Trying to get it a little even before I put the beauty blender to it, especially on the neck since it's the wrong color. Ooh, and you can like super tell in daylight. Oh yeah. Alright, beauty blender's gonna have to rescue this. Got my beauty blender, which I'm gonna squeeze a little bit of the excess moisture out. I really left it wet. This is not an ad, it sounds like an ad. I always bring these erase your face things, right? Keeps everything clean. Okay, beauty blender, it's time for you to be magical. Get the ears. 110 miles to go.
Left on.
No, it's really just that bad of a match.
Sliding.
Good lord. So the next situation was horrible. Try to fix that with some concealer. This is the Wet n Wild Makeup Stick Megaglo highlight. It's one of the, I think this is actually like the lightest color that they came out with. Blended that foundation on my nose terribly. Boat?
Highway boat.
Highway boat. Over the neck. That is so funny.
Oh, this
Tire exploded for a long time. Oh my god, my nose is flaking? What is that? Why right now did that decide to just happen? Like, I'm almost the skin color as our president. Same skin color. It's like orange. Fix it.
That's not something you want to be right now.
No, especially because I'm white. I'm
You don't
real
want
white.
to be associated.
I don't.
Have heard of.
I don't want to be associated.
Or even be the same skin tone as
The president. You're right, I don't. Tarte Shape Tape, I am fair beige, which is super light. But that's how I live my life.
Super light.
It's super light. That's not true. But also, gotta lighten up the situation that happened with the foundation. Maybe I just was in different lighting and I corrected it with my concealer before I noticed. It's possible. Oh no! Oh god, the bumps in the road. Oh, oh. Oh, oh. Down there to blend the whole thing out. I feel like we're gonna get to your brother's house and I am just gonna look ridiculous. Alright. Are we getting the same amount of weird looks as when we have the big camera up?
No, because they don't see the big camera. There's not a giant clump of shit right here.
That's usually where we have the camera. Actually, we're gonna have it up in a bit. Okay, this is definitely pasting me back up to my normal color. So I won't be a tangerine when we get to your brother's.
We're going to the white of my family.
It's true, we are going to the white of your family to go eat Cuban pork.
Yes. Cooked by two.
Okay, this actually, I'm just kind of blending it, but I might have actually like rescued the situation at hand. The neck is still dicey. I'm gonna have to use the powder because my neck skin is weird. It always ends up streaky. It doesn't absorb product the same way. Now for the under the eyes, but I need my powder ready. Powder! Where you hiding? Okay, so I'm going to be using the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Pressed Powder in Warm Light. This guy, it's new, it says. See, I could never get away with this in New Jersey. In Florida, it's okay to have my foundation be a little dark because people think I was in the sun. New beauty blender. This is like a new, this is the christening. This is a new. This is a baby blender. Look at it, it's so pink. Okay. I love when they're new and you go to wash them and then all the pink runs out and you're like, oh, that's kind of gross.
Manufacturing goo.
Yum. Did you say manufacturing goo?
Yes. Why do you think they always say to wash shit before you wear it? Use it.
It's true.
Get off all that manufacturing goo.
And I do, because I'm already a very pink person. Can you imagine if I didn't wash off the pink? Like when, back in New Jersey, when I was younger, when I was a teenager, I used to, go to the drugstore and buy foundation and pray that I could get it to work for me. This foundation from the drugstore up until recent years was never an option for me. And I would always buy a very light color and I would put it on my skin and it would oxidize and turn this like god-awful muddy orangey color. So I never wore foundation in high school or college. Used my fluffy Tarte brush that actually came with something Lewis got me. I love this brush.
You are welcome.
Okay, quick, I'm gonna go under my eye with that powder, around her nose. Can't really bake with this powder. Of course I tried. My name is Baker. Tried to bake with anything. My name is Baker. I thought it was funny, but you didn't laugh, so maybe it wasn't funny. Oh, you slid again. These poor people in this video, it's gonna be like, whoop, whoop. It's fun for everyone. Same powder with that big old fluffy brush. This is one of those Conceal maybe beauty brushes that I got off of Amazon that claimed to be a unicorn brush. Notice I'm not setting my contour area. I am going to cream contour there and then powder on top. So I'm just trying to set my normal baking area. Like